Ever buy a woodworking tool that looked useful online but barely changed anything in your shop? Today, that stops. We're looking at 45 genius new woodworking tools on the market in 2026, packed with smart jigs, cleaner cutting tools, compact power tools, and clever workshop upgrades that can make your projects faster, cleaner, and more satisfying. Some of these are small, some are powerful, and a few feel like shortcuts every woodworker should have discovered earlier. Stay with me, because the later tools get seriously impressive. Number 1. Wall-mounted wood kindling splitter. This tool looks simple, but it can make splitting small firewood feel way safer and cleaner. The wall-mounted wood kindling splitter gives you a fixed steel edge, so instead of swinging an axe, you guide the wood down with control. That means less mess, less risk, and more consistent kindling for fireplaces, outdoor fire pits, cabins, or camping prep. It is especially useful if you want quick firewood without dealing with a full chopping block. And the next tool brings precision into curved cuts. Number 2. When variable speed orbital jigsaw. This is one of those tools that makes curved cuts feel less intimidating. The When variable speed orbital jigsaw is designed for cutting shapes, patterns, and detailed lines through wood with better control. The variable speed setting helps you slow down for cleaner curves or speed up when you need faster progress. For DIY furniture, workshop projects, or decorative cutouts, it gives you more freedom than a basic straight cut saw. But the next one helps your drilling look much more professional. Number 3. 2-in-1 drill guide positioning clamp. Most people do not realize how much a small drilling mistake can ruin a project. This 2-in-1 drill guide positioning clamp helps hold your workpiece and guide the drill at the same time, making holes cleaner, straighter, and easier to repeat. It is great for shelf pins, cabinet work, small furniture builds, and quick repairs where alignment matters. Instead of guessing, you get a more controlled setup. Would you use this for cabinet project? Because the next jig solves another common drilling problem. If you have ever measured twice, drilled once, and still missed the mark, these next tools are exactly why smart woodworkers love jigs. Number 4. Multi-angle hand drill guide jig. This one is perfect when a straight hole is not enough. The multi-angle hand drill guide jig helps you drill at controlled angles, which is useful for joinery, dowels, angled fasteners, and custom woodworking details. It gives handheld drilling a much more accurate feel without needing a big drill press. For small shops, garages, and apartment workspaces, that can be a serious upgrade. You can use it on furniture frames, shelves, or angled supports. And now let's move to a table saw helper that saves material. Number 5. Thin rip table saw jig guide. This little jig can make a big difference when you need narrow, repeatable strips of wood. The thin rip table saw jig guide helps you cut consistent thin pieces without constantly adjusting your fence or risking uneven results. It is great for trim, edging, inlays, craft pieces, and custom accents where every strip needs to match. Instead of fighting the board, you get controlled spacing and cleaner repeat cuts. That means less waste and better looking projects. Next, we need a tool every shop always needs more of. Number 6. Jorgensen ratcheting bar clamp set. Ask any woodworker, and they will probably say you can never have too many clamps. The Jorgensen ratcheting bar clamp set gives you quick pressure control for holding boards, panels, frames, and glued joints in place. The ratcheting action makes it easy to tighten with one hand while keeping the work steady. This is useful for cabinet doors, small tabletops, repairs, and assembly work. It saves frustration when pieces start sliding during glue-up, but the next saw feels more premium and serious. Number 7. Bosch brushless barrel grip jigsaw. This barrel grip jigsaw is for woodworkers who want more control close to the cut line. The Bosch brushless barrel grip jigsaw gives you a lower hand position, which can feel smoother when cutting curves, templates, and detailed shapes. The brushless motor adds efficient power, while the compact grip helps with precision work. It is great for furniture makers, trim work, and anyone cutting patterns where accuracy matters. It feels more like guiding the blade than forcing it. And the next upgrade improves router table control. Drop a comment right now. Are you more into cutting tools, sanding tools, or smart jigs? Your answer says a lot about your workshop style. Number 8. PowerTech Router Table Fence Kit. A router table becomes much more useful when the fence is stable, adjustable, and easy to control. The PowerTech Router Table Fence Kit helps guide your materials smoothly while routing edges, grooves, rabbets, and decorative profiles. Instead of freehanding risky cuts, you get a cleaner setup that supports repeatable results. It is helpful for cabinet doors, trim pieces, frames, and custom furniture details. A good fence can make routing feel more professional instantly, but the next tool keeps wood pressed safely where it belongs. Number 9. PowerTech Universal Tandem Featherboards. These featherboards are small, but they can make your table saw or router table feel safer and more controlled. The PowerTech Universal Tandem Featherboards help keep wood pressed against the fence and table while you cut or root. That means cleaner cuts, less chatter, and better consistency. They are especially useful when working with narrow stock, long boards, or repetitive cuts. For a small shop safety upgrade, this is one of those tools that simply makes sense. Next, we go back to raw power. Number 10. Manual Log Splitter Wedge Set. This manual log splitter wedge set is built for people who want a rugged, low-tech way to break down logs. Instead of relying on a machine, you use the wedge design to split wood with focused force. It is useful for firewood prep, camping setups, backyard fire pits, and workshop heating needs. The best part is that it does not require fuel, batteries, or complicated maintenance. It is simple, strong, and dependable. And now, the next tool is all about copying tricky shapes perfectly. If you're still watching, these next tools get even more useful for detailed woodworking, cleaner layouts, and projects that look way more polished. Number 11. Lockable Contour Gauge Duplicator Tool. This is one of those tools that feels like a cheat code for fitting wood around weird shapes. The Lockable Contour Gauge Duplicator copies curves, corners, pipes, trim, and irregular edges so you can transfer that shape onto your material. The locking feature keeps the profile in place, which makes cutting more accurate. It is great for flooring, baseboards, shelves, wall panels, and custom fit projects. Instead of guessing a curve, you trace it with confidence. And the next tool keeps your hardware within reach. Number 12. MagSnap Magnetic Wristband Tool Holder. This is not a cutting tool, but it can save you from constant frustration. The MagSnap Magnetic Wristband Tool Holder keeps screws, drill bits, nails, and small metal parts right on your wrist while you work. That means fewer dropped fasteners, fewer trips back to the bench, and faster assembly. It is especially useful when installing shelves, building cabinets, fixing furniture, or working on ladders. It makes small parts feel organized instead of annoying. Now let's move into carving tools that add handmade detail. Number 13. Beavercraft Wood Carving Knife Kit. This carving knife kit is perfect for anyone who wants to add personality to woodworking projects. The Beavercraft Wood Carving Knife Kit gives you dedicated blades for shaping, whittling, and adding hand-carved details. It is great for spoons, small figures, signs, decorative edges, and custom gifts. Unlike big power tools, this kit gives you slow, hands-on control, which makes the process feel calm and creative. It is also beginner-friendly for learning carving basics, but the next tool adds electric detail power. This is where the list starts shifting from basic shop help into detail work. These are the tools that make a project feel custom instead of ordinary. Number 14. Hodo Cordless Rotary Tool Kit. The Hodo Cordless Rotary Tool Kit is a compact detail tool for sanding, engraving, polishing, grinding, and small shaping jobs. Because it is cordless, it feels easy to move around the bench without fighting a cable. It is useful for refining edges, cleaning small cuts, working on crafts, or adding tiny details to wood projects. For makers who like clean design and modern tools, it also looks surprisingly sleek. It is the kind of tool you keep reaching for. Next, there is another mini rotary option. Number 15. Hardell Mini Cordless Rotary Tool. This mini cordless rotary tool is made for small, controlled detail work. The Hardell Mini Cordless Rotary Tool is useful for engraving, sanding tight corners, polishing hardware, and shaping small wooden pieces. Its compact size makes it beginner-friendly and easy to handle, especially when full-size rotary tools feel too aggressive. You can use it for crafts, model work, decorative signs, or fine finishing around detailed cuts. It is is not about brute power, it is about control. And the next set makes rotary tools more aggressive. Number 16. Carbide rotary burr bit set. A rotary tool becomes much more capable when you add the right bits. This carbide rotary burr bit set is built for shaping, grinding, carving, and removing material from wood with more bite than basic sanding attachments. It is useful for hollowing areas, cleaning rough cuts, sculpting curves, or refining hard-to-reach spots. If you make carved pieces, handles, bowls, or custom details, these bits can speed up the rough shaping stage. They bring serious texture control. But now we jump into cordless cutting power. Number 17. DeWalt Cordless Circular Saw. This is the kind of tool that makes cutting sheet goods and lumber feel faster and more flexible. The DeWalt Cordless Circular Saw gives you portable cutting power without being tied to an outlet. It is great for breaking down plywood, trimming boards, cutting framing material, or working outside the shop. For garage builders and job site woodworkers, cordless convenience can save a lot of time. You get strong cuts with easier movement. And the next tool makes table saw crosscuts more repeatable. Before we keep going, think about your current shop setup. Which would upgrade your workflow more? Better cutting accuracy or faster sanding? Number 18. PowerTech Table Saw Sled Kit. A table saw sled can turn ordinary crosscuts into clean, repeatable, confidence-building cuts. The PowerTech Table Saw Sled Kit helps support the workpiece as it moves through the blade, which improves control and accuracy. It is great for cutting small parts, trimming panels, making repeat pieces, and improving shop safety. Instead of balancing material awkwardly on a miter gauge, you get a wider, more stable platform. This is a serious upgrade for repeat work. Next, we move into cleaner holes. Number 19. Malum Carbide Forstner Bit Set. Forstner bits are essential when you want clean, flat-bottom holes instead of rough, messy drilling. The Malum Carbide Forstner Bit Set is useful for cabinet hinges, dowel work, plugs, decorative holes, and furniture joinery. The carbide cutting edges help create smoother results and better durability than basic bits. If you build cabinets, shelves, wooden toys, or custom fixtures, clean holes can make the entire project look more professional. It is a small upgrade with visible results. And the next bit set goes even more premium. Number 20. Fish Black Shark Forstner Bits. These Forstner bits are made for woodworkers who care about clean, boring, and crisp edges. The Fish Black Shark Forstner bits are designed to cut smooth holes in wood, which is ideal for precision hardware, hinge cups, overlapping holes, and decorative drilling. They can help reduce tear out and give your work a cleaner finish right from the drilling stage. For cabinet makers and serious DIYers, that matters a lot. Better holes mean less sanding and fewer mistakes. Now let's move back to cutting. You made it through the first 20, but the next section gets more satisfying: smoother cuts, cleaner sanding, better installs, and shop upgrades that save real time. Number 21. Brushless Cordless Circular Saw. A brushless cordless circular saw brings together portability and efficient cutting power. The brushless motor is designed to run more efficiently, which can mean better runtime and smoother performance depending on the battery system. This tool is useful for plywood, dimensional lumber, quick trims, and outdoor projects where cords slow you down. For people building benches, shelves, storage units, or workshop fixtures, it keeps the workflow moving. It feels like a practical upgrade for modern woodworking. And the next tool focuses on the finish. Number 22. Premium Micro Detail Sander Kit. This detail sander kit is made for those tiny areas your regular sander cannot reach. The Premium Micro Detail Sander Kit helps smooth corners, grooves, edges, carvings, and decorative profiles with more control. It is especially useful after cutting, routing, or carving when small marks need cleanup. For signs, furniture details, craft projects, and refinishing work, it can make the final surface look much cleaner. A smooth finish is what makes a project feel expensive, but the next sander brings electric speed. Number 23. When Electric Detailing Palm Sander. This is where sanding starts to feel less like punishment. The When Electric Detailing Palm Sander is designed for tight corners, edges, and small surface areas where a large orbital sander feels clumsy. Its compact shape makes it useful for chair parts, shelves, cabinet corners, trim, and refinishing projects. Instead of hand sanding everything, you get faster cleanup with more consistent pressure. It is practical, affordable, and easy to use. If you thought the first tools were helpful, the next half gets even smarter. Now we're getting into tools that can seriously change how clean, accurate, and professional your projects look. The final stretch has some of the most satisfying picks. Number 24. Door Hinge Installation Template Kit. Installing hinges by eye can turn a simple door project into a frustrating mess. The Door Hinge Installation Template Kit helps you mark and route hinge positions more accurately, so doors sit cleaner and swing better. It is useful for cabinet doors, interior doors, replacement hinges, and custom storage builds. Instead of measuring every detail from scratch, the template speeds up layout and reduces mistakes. It gives the project a more polished, installed by a pro look. And the next one is perfect for carving texture. Number 25. Dremel Wood Carving Bit Set. This Dremel Wood Carving Bit Set turns a rotary tool into a creative shaping machine. The bits help carve grooves, textures, patterns, lettering, and custom details into wood. It is great for signs, handles, ornaments, sculptures, and decorative panels. If you like adding personal touches to projects, these bits make detail work faster than using knives alone. They are also useful for cleanup after rough shaping. This one brings creativity into the shop. But next, we have a compact cutting tool with serious bite. Number 26. Icarc Cordless Mini Chainsaw. This mini chainsaw looks small, but it can be surprisingly useful around the shop and yard. The Icarc Cordless Mini Chainsaw is made for pruning, rough cutting branches, trimming small logs, and quickly breaking down wood pieces before finer work begins. It is much easier to handle than a full-size chainsaw and more powerful than a handsaw for rough outdoor tasks. For backyard builders, firewood prep, and rustic woodworking, it saves time. Next, a tiny shop product makes everything slide better. This is a good moment to like the video if you've already spotted a tool you'd actually use. The next few are quiet upgrades that make the shop feel smoother. Number 27. Bumblechute's All-Purpose Shop Wax. Shop Wax is one of those products that does not look exciting until you use it. Bumblechute's All-Purpose Shop Wax can help reduce friction on saw tables, tool surfaces, wooden runners, drawer slides, and hand tools. That means smoother movement, cleaner passes, and less fighting with sticky surfaces. It is useful for table saw sleds, jigs, planes, and shop-made fixtures. A little wax can make old tools feel refreshed and easier to control. And the next tool helps square up assemblies. Number 28. Right Angle Corner Clamp Set. If your corners never stay still during assembly, this clamp set can save your patience. The Right Angle Corner Clamp Set holds pieces at a clean 90-degree position while you fasten, glue, or pre-drill. It is useful for boxes, frames, shelves, drawers, cabinets, and small furniture builds. Instead of trying to hold two boards, a drill, and screws all at once, the clamp gives you a third hand. That makes assembly cleaner and less stressful. Next, we get into panel glue-ups. Number 29. Rockler Mini Panel Clamp Set. This clamp set is designed for small panel glue-ups where alignment matters. The Rockler Mini Panel Clamp Set helps hold boards together while applying even pressure across the panel. It is great for cutting boards, small tabletops, cabinet panels, shelves, and craft blanks. The real benefit is keeping pieces flatter and better aligned while the glue cures. That means less sanding later and a cleaner finished surface. For small shops, it is a very practical glue-up upgrade. And the next tool takes us to the lathe. Number 30. Carbide Wood Lathe Turning Tool Set. If you are into wood turning, carbide tools can make the process feel much more approachable. This carbide wood lathe turning tool set is designed for shaping bowls, pens, handles, spindles, and rounded decorative parts. Unlike traditional turning tools that require frequent sharpening skills, carbide inserts are easier to maintain and replace. That makes them useful for beginners and efficient for experienced turners. You can create smoother curves, cleaner profiles, and more satisfying shapes. And now, let's drill cleaner screw holes. If you're still here, you're probably serious about better results. These next tools are the kind that make projects look cleaner even before the finish goes on. Number 31. Izarc Countersink Drill Bit Set. A countersink bit set makes screws look intentional instead of messy. messy. The Izark countersink drill bit set helps drill pilot holes and create a recessed area for screw heads, so fasteners sit flush with the surface. It is useful for furniture, shelves, cabinets, outdoor projects, and any build where visible screws need a cleaner look. It can also help prevent wood from splitting during assembly. This is a small detail that makes work feel professional. But the next tool is about protecting yourself. Number 32. Phytech Reusable Woodworking Dust Mask Dust Control is not glamorous, but it matters in every real workshop. The Phytech Reusable Woodworking Dust Mask helps protect you from sawdust, sanding dust, and airborne particles while cutting, shaping, or finishing wood. It is useful for sanding sessions, routing work, shop cleanup, and power tool use. A reusable mask is more comfortable and practical than grabbing disposable protection every time. If you spend hours in the shop, breathing cleaner air is a serious upgrade. And the next kit is built for precision clamping. Number 33. Micro-Jig Match Fit CNC Clamping Kit. This clamping kit is for woodworkers who like smart work-holding solutions. The Micro-Jig Match Fit CNC Clamping Kit helps secure workpieces for routing, cutting, CNC work, jig setups, and repeatable shop fixtures. It is especially useful when you need low-profile clamping that stays out of the tool path. For custom jigs, templates, and precision setups, it can make your workflow feel more controlled and professional. Good clamping means safer cuts and cleaner results. Next, we bring in a tool that cuts almost anywhere. The list is getting more technical now, but that's where the real shop upgrades happen. Better control usually means better-looking projects. Number 34. Galax Pro Oscillating Multi-Tool. An oscillating multi-tool is one of the most versatile problem solvers in a workshop. The Galax Pro Oscillating Multi-Tool can cut, scrape, sand, trim, and remove material in places other tools cannot reach. It is useful for flush cuts, door trim, flooring repairs, notches, sanding corners, and quick remodeling tasks. When a normal saw is too big or awkward, this tool often saves the day. It is not just convenient, it is a rescue tool. And the next set improves saw performance. Number 35. Izark Circular Saw Blade Set. A good circular saw becomes much better when you use the right blade. The Izark Circular Saw Blade Set gives you different cutting options for cleaner crosscuts, faster ripping, or general woodworking tasks. Sharp, purpose-built blades can reduce tear-out, improve cut quality, and make the saw feel smoother. This is useful for plywood, boards, trim, shelving, and furniture parts. Sometimes the upgrade is not the saw itself, it is what you put on it. Next, we move into polishing and surface finishing. Number 36. Eldothopi Burnishing Polishing Machine. This burnishing polishing machine is for projects where the surface needs more than basic sanding. The Eldothopi Burnishing Polishing Machine can help smooth, polish, texture, or refinish wood and other materials depending on the attachment used. It is useful for rustic furniture, slabs, reclaimed wood, tabletops, and decorative finishes. Instead of only removing scratches, it can help create a more finished, high-end surface feel. For visually satisfying restoration work, this one stands out, and the next jig makes cabinet doors easier. Number 37. Going Make Concealed Hinge Jig. Concealed hinges can make cabinets look clean and modern, but drilling them accurately is the challenge. The Going Make Concealed Hinge Jig helps position and drill hinge cup holes with better consistency. It is perfect for cabinet doors, wardrobe builds, storage units, and modern furniture projects where hidden hardware gives a sleek look. Instead of guessing hinge placement, the jig gives you a repeatable guide. That means cleaner doors and fewer alignment headaches. Next, we go to a simple but essential shop supply. You probably didn't expect screws to matter in a tool list, but clean hardware can make or break the final look of a build. Number 38. Stainless Steel Wood Screws Kit. A stainless steel wood screws kit is one of those workshop basics you always need at the worst possible time. Having organized screws in multiple sizes helps you assemble, repair, mount, and reinforce projects without stopping to search through random hardware. Stainless steel is useful where corrosion resistance matters, especially for outdoor furniture, shop fixtures, planters, and utility projects. The real benefit is convenience and cleaner assembly. When the right screw is already on hand, the project keeps moving. Next, we bring in classic hand tools. Number 39. Comaware handsaw and file set. This handsaw and file set is great for woodworkers who still appreciate control without plugging in a tool. The Comaware handsaw and file set can help with small cuts, trimming, shaping, smoothing rough edges, and cleaning up tight areas. It is useful for beginners, small apartments, quick repairs, and detail work where power tools feel excessive. A handsaw gives quieter, slower, more deliberate cuts, while the files help refine the shape after cutting. Simple tools still matter, but the next jig is more specialized. Number 40. Double cutting dowel maker jig. This dowel maker jig is for woodworkers who like making custom joinery parts instead of buying everything pre-made. The double cutting dowel maker jig helps shape square stock into round dowels, which can be used for joinery, plugs, pegs, handles, crafts, and decorative details. It is useful when you want matching wood species or custom dowel sizes for a project. That gives your builds a more intentional, handcrafted feel. It is clever, practical, and satisfying to watch. Next, layout gets sharper. Now we're in the final stretch, and these last tools are all about precision, craftsmanship, and those premium details people notice up close. Number 41. Yoslin Dovetail Marking Gauge Set. Dovetails are one of the classic signs of skilled woodworking, and this marking gauge set helps you lay them out with more confidence. The Yoslin Dovetail Marking Gauge Set gives you clean reference angles for marking joinery by hand. It is useful for drawers, boxes, cabinets, and decorative joinery where accuracy matters. Even if you are still learning, a proper gauge makes the process feel less mysterious. Better layout means better cuts. And the next marking tool brings even more precision. Number 42. Rotary Woodworking Marking Knife. A marking knife can create cleaner layout lines than a pencil, especially for joinery. The Rotary Woodworking Marking Knife scores a fine line into the wood, giving your saw or chisel a more accurate reference. It is useful for dovetails, mortises, tenons, hinge layouts, and precise trimming. The line does not smudge, and it can help reduce tear out when cutting. For detailed hand tool work, this is a small tool with a big impact. Next, another traditional blade brings Japanese precision. Number 43. Kakuri Japanese Kiridashi Knife. This Japanese kiridashi knife is a beautiful little tool for marking, trimming, shaving, and detail cutting. The Kakuri Japanese Kiridashi knife is often used for fine woodworking layout and craft work because the blade gives excellent control. It is useful for scoring lines, cleaning edges, trimming plugs, shaping small details, or working on delicate pieces. It feels simple, sharp, and intentional, which is why many woodworkers love traditional Japanese tools. This one adds craftsmanship energy to the bench. And the next set is all about carving. Only 2 tools left. These final picks are for the woodworker who wants projects to feel handmade, detailed, and visually impressive. Number 44. Wood Carving Chisel Set. A wood carving chisel set opens the door to deeper texture, shaping, and decorative work. These chisels can help carve patterns, clean corners, shape relief designs, and add handmade detail to furniture or crafts. They are useful for signs, decorative panels, spoons, ornaments, and custom artistic projects. Unlike power carving, chisels give you direct control over every cut, which can feel more personal and satisfying. They also help develop real hand skills. But the final tool brings carving into a faster, more modern style. Number 45. Electric Wood Carving Tool Kit. This final tool is a satisfying mix of traditional carving and modern speed. The electric wood carving tool kit helps remove material faster than hand carving alone, while still letting you shape decorative details, textures, grooves, and patterns. It is useful for signs, sculptures, furniture accents, craft pieces, and custom gifts. For anyone who loves the carved look but wants to save time, this can make the process feel more accessible. It is a strong final pick because it turns plain wood into something with personality. So, which of these genius woodworking tools would you actually add to your shop first? Drop your favorite in the comments, because I'm curious which one impressed you most. If you enjoy smart tools that make woodworking easier, cleaner, and more satisfying, keep building, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one.